back to Shemsuniverse. So today, guys, we're going to discuss the compatibility between Virgo and Aries. So this is probably one of the least compatible zodiac signs that I've come across so far. Out of the group that I've discussed, definitely is the worst compatibility. I give their compatibility nothing more than about 40% of the time it would work. The reason being, we have a cardinal sign like Aries who's very impatient, sort of fussy, likes to be very straightforward and get into things, with somebody with a Virgo that's over analytical. They like to really do deep thinking. They like to think abstract. They like the idea of thinking before you do, whereas the Aries likes to do and then sometimes think. And they both are right in their own context, because the Virgo is very good when it comes to thinking out good plans and following through, and then the Aries is really good at just getting things done in a quick pace and in an aggressive way. So a lot of the times that their just perspectives or their attack to life is just so different that it would rub each other the wrong way. I'm going to start off with friendships here. With the friendship between these two, it could work out very well just because the other one has what the other one lacks in a certain sense. Aries is more of a passion, impulsive based sign, whereas Virgo is more of an intellectual, air based through Mercury. They're very technical. They like to really dissect things. So if these two friends ended up doing something like transpiring that into like a business, which is the next topic, then it works out very, very well. The Virgo could be sort of the person that makes sure everything's organized, deals with the administrative duties of whatever the said business is, and the Aries is the person that would have the right vision to get things done. So they definitely can work good, I would say, but in a business or friendship setting to a certain extent. If things are not going good, this is where we get to the relationship aspect as well. There will be some nitpicking involved, especially on the side of the Virgo. Virgo people, when things don't get their way, their goal isn't reached, they start criticizing the people that are around them. So they'll go and say, well, it's because of you that this happened and blah, blah, instead of actually taking accountability for themselves. The problem with Aries is that they can also have a very fiery temper and they're not really good with criticism. So in a business or friendship setting, that's not going to work. In a relationship, it's going to be even worse because, of course, you guys live under the same roof. And that's where real friction can begin, just because you have an Aries person now that wants to be in charge, wants to have the respect of the leader. And if the Virgo person sees that this Aries individual is not acting the part, meaning being competent enough, they'll definitely get at them for that and make sure that they pay for whatever mistake they make. Virgos rarely overlook any mistakes that anybody makes. They'll make a mental note of it, and if they're mad, then they'll actually sort of more so verbally and sometimes even physically attack. So it could be quite bad in that aspect. So they're both kind of hot-headed in different ways, but it's such a sticky situation between the two. They can find a lot better compatibility with other sun signs, but these two in particular, their whole style, their whole operandum, they just don't go that well together. My advice, if you want to make it work, is that you need to take in your partner's stage of thinking, the way that they think, and then accept that for how it is. Meaning, if you're a Virgo person, you have to accept an Aries for how they're going to think, how they're going to do things. They're going to be very action-oriented, and they're not going to have a lot of time to sit around and be idle. The other way around, you have the Aries individual who's going to want the Virgo to take more initiation, take more steps towards progress, be more positive. All of those things are something that Virgo sometimes lacks, but Aries has a lot of fire towards their vision. So that's where certain things can just go amiss. But if you're able to, as an Aries person, understand that the Virgo person is actually a very diligent person, very meticulous, and very good at planning. So if you're able to just give them that sort of push to plan and get things done, you'll see them do a lot of wonderful and very fantastic things. But aside from that, that should be it, guys. That's my advice for them. If you guys do have any questions whatsoever, just please leave it in the comments for me. Aside from that, please guys like, subscribe. I'll let me tip for today. Peace.